Here in North Iowa, you kind of get neighbors helping neighbors, and I feel like it's kind of old-timey now, but in the best possible way. We have great schools, we love it here. There's plenty of opportunity to raise a family, it's safe. There are a lot of people that are struggling. There's people that don't have enough to eat. There's kids that are struggling and feeling alone, and I know that there's adults that want to help them, and we just need to figure out how. We know that a lot of the problems that North Iowans are facing, they're multi-level, and we can't solve those problems. Just one agency, one person is not going to solve things like poverty, things like mental health, things like hunger even. They need the schools on board, they need government organizations on board, they need nonprofits, they need the business community. We need to all come together and wrap around these families and make sure that they know that they're cared about, their community cares about them, and that's what happens at United Way.
Danielle, I work for Clear Lake Bank and Trust, and I just volunteer for the United Way so I can do good in my community.
Hi, I'm Brian Smith. I work at the local Target store here in town, and part of our community and giving back for our involvement, we love to get out in the community and do volunteer events. Today we're here at Vision One and helping out in their greenhouses, loving doing that.
Hi, I'm Michelle with North Iowa Community Credit Union, and I volunteer for United Way because I like giving back to the community. I'm part of the community, and I like that United Way helps in the community, and it takes every little person doing their part to try to make the world a better place.
Life is busy and life is crazy for everybody, and when it comes to donating, I like it that the United Way takes a lot of the guesswork out of where to donate. They have a process and work with agencies within our community that address real pressing needs that I may not otherwise be aware of. I trust that with my donation to the United Way, my money is going to a good cause and is actually addressing real community needs. I also like that rather than going to some big pot of money that gets distributed across the state or across the country, my donation is going right back to organizations in our community that address real pressing needs that are facing North Iowa.
Every day we work with individuals in Mitchell County that have been impacted by domestic violence, sexual assault, and other violent crimes. I think everyone knows about the crisis work that we do. We don't often talk about the prevention activities that we're doing every day in Mitchell County. We provide ongoing education within the schools. We have a variety of different curriculums available to all ages, from preschool through individuals living in nursing homes. A lot of what we want to do is teach people about how they can prevent abuse and violence in their lives and what to do if they become a victim of violence. This last year, we had a 6-year-old disclose to us that they were being abused at home. They had already talked to 2 other adults in their life that didn't believe them. We were able to sit down with this young child, talk to the school counselor, and provide a safety net for this child. Eventually, the abuse was reported, the child was believed, and they're now living in a home where they are free from violence and abuse. I wonder what would have happened if our adult wouldn't have been there on that day, if our prevention specialist wouldn't have believed this young child. You know, we tell people every day, you know, if you're being abused, tell somebody. And this 6-year-old had already done that twice with no support. So every day we are working with young people in an effort to prevent abuse and making sure they get connected to resources in their community if the worst case scenario helps. None of this would be possible without support from people like you in Mitchell County. Thank you for your support of United Way. Please give again this year.
I was going through college and I had 4 kids at the time, and it was just a struggle to pay for daycare. So fortunately, the United Way stepped in and helped me with that so that I could get through college and be able to be a provider for my family and have the job that I have, and I was really grateful for it. I went through and I was like, gosh, man, can you find some kind of a help here or anything like that? And fortunately, I knew a person at the time that actually pointed me in that United Way direction, and they really helped me, man. So I'm really grateful for that. I give to United Way to this day, and it's something that I'll always continue to do, and it's something that I encourage people to do as well, because you never know when you're right on that brink of success, you know, you're right on that brink, and the United Way is always there to just push. I think as a community, you know, we need to help each other. I think we need to support each other, and the United Way is all about that help and support.
Join us.
Join us.
Join us.
Join us in our fight to create a better community, help our friends and neighbors, and ensure a better life for all North Iowans. We're facing real problems that need a united front to find real solutions to. When we come together, we can change our story, we can change the path for someone in need, and we can become stronger as a community. We know that where there's a you, there's a way. Make a difference today by filling out your United Way pledge form.